Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on YouTube, to my family, and my love of my dreams. Thank you for keeping me mentally healthy. One of the beautiful things about being a trucker now is that I travel all over the place. I mean, I'm all over the country, and it's a good chance to see friends and some family perhaps one of these days, and today no exception. My love and I did monster jams. I did them for a lot longer than she did. I did like 23 years of monster jams, and my love did about 5. And you meet people from all over the country when you do that kind of motorsport, and it was very fun, and it was very challenging, and it was a lot of hard work, but you got to meet people that you don't live close to, and that was really the cool part of Monster Jam. And not to mention being in the bowels of all these arenas and stadiums all over the country. I was privileged enough to sing the national anthem in just about every one of them that I ever went to, and that was my musical highlight of my musical career. I don't know if a lot of you, well, some of you that, probably none of you that have come over from the Joy of Trucking stables even know that I played in a band for like 29 years or something like that. Drummer, singer, and so I got to sing the national anthem in just about every venue I went to. It got to a point where they were talking in the home office about, hey, if you have Clyde at your show, then you've got an anthem singer. Just tick that box. So that was great. Kevin and Cindy Mathis, I finally got to see. They don't live far from here. They're over in Conway, and I'm in Russellville. And so I called Kevin today. Hey, brother, what's up? What are you doing, man? You got a minute? Let's go get some freaking ribs and some pulled pork, man. I need something other than lunch meat. So that's what we did, man. We went and got some barbecue. That's this right here. And this is Kevin and Cindy. Hello. Hello. So it was lovely to be able to spend a little bit of time with them. That was fantastic. But I got to tell you, man, it is miserable here. It's not even, I mean, what are we, 3-4 days into spring, something like that? It is warm here, and it is humid here. I'm going to have a rough night sleeping, but I'm going to give it a go as soon as I press stop on this video. I'm getting up at 2:15. I got about an hour and 20 minutes, maybe hour and 30 minutes travel to my delivery, which is an appointment time of 6 a.m. I'm going to get up at 2:15, go hit the showers, because I'm sure I'm going to be a sweaty mess laying on this bed. And then I pick up in Risen, Arkansas, just a little bit south of Pine Bluff, and Little Rock for that matter. And I'm pretty daggum sure it's going to be unhatched, what do they call them again? Broiler chickens. So I'm going to be bringing an incubator back to Caldwell, Idaho, because my reefer unit's supposed to be set on 60. That's the warmest load yet that I've ever hauled, 60 degrees. So seriously, an incubator going down the road. They may have some hatch by the time they get to Caldwell. You don't know. You don't know. So anyway, pretty interesting. But boy, you do some really cool things as an over-the-road trucker. I mean, I don't really care if you're hauling a reefer unit, a flatbed, a dry van, or anything else there is out there. You really learn some stuff, and that's kind of cool. I had no idea they put unhatched broiler chicken eggs on a temperature controlled trailer and ship them. These to end up, I think there's 3 stops on this load. I said 5 the other day. It's not 5. I think it's 3. Caldwell, some other town in Washington, and Blaine, Washington. If you look at a map of Washington, you look at Blaine, you cannot go any further north or west in the state of Washington, or the United States for that matter. Right up by British Columbia, and that's the final stop after the load that I pick up in Rising. So after I go to Rising, I'm going to try and get to my buddy Kraft, brother Chris. I'm going to go check a brother out. He's in OKC, and I hope I can get there. I don't know if I can. I got to work this timing out, and I'm just not sure if I'm going to make it. No big deal though this time, because it seems that we come to Russellville, Arkansas quite a bit. I was looking at my winter travels book earlier today, and they have how to travel in the wintertime from Russellville. And I told my bro Kevin that. I'm like, what? I wonder, you know, apparently we come here a lot. And I don't know why, but he goes, well, I'll tell you why. I said, okay. He goes, wait till we get around this corner. I said, okay. We got around the corner, and sure enough, directly in front of us was a ConAgra Foods. So now I get it. Now I get it. We ship a lot of ConAgra stuff. I've already shipped some myself. I can't remember exactly what load it was, but I've done some. Oh, you know what it was? It was the pizzas that I took to the school district in San Diego. That was ConAgra. So there's also a ConAgra in Victorville, which is very close to my home. So take note of that. Hey, brother driver advocate Damon. I don't live far from Victorville at all, so sign a brother up. Anyway, AC's blazing. It's hot. I'm telling you, I'm uncomfortable. I'm sweaty, and it's just, bleh. It's not even summer yet. Can you imagine? I hope I have another truck by summertime, because it's not getting very cool in here. But I'm doing everything I know. So anyway, that's the update. I don't really have any other things fancy to tell you. I've been on at the tail end of a 34-hour reset. By the time I get out of the shower in the morning, I will have fulfilled that, which is great, because now that gives me a full 70-hour clock to get back to Caldwell. So glad for that. I was worried about how I was going to be able to piecemeal this thing back into Caldwell using recaps. I got 9.5 hours coming back, but it's not coming back for 2 days, and I'm down to 10.5 hours of time left on my 70 anyway. So I would have gotten through tomorrow, but then I would have been I don't know, it probably would have been okay for at least 9.5 to go back. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have a full 70-hour clock anyway, so that works out great. So I'm parked in a pole position, man. All I got to do is fire up and go straight out, hook a left, basically make a U-turn. I'm out of here. I found this parking spot today, so I DOT crawled all the way over here so as not to trip my clock. If you trip the clock into driving, that ends your break no matter where you're at. So I had to make sure not to trip that, and that means that you just keep it at 5 miles an hour or under. I didn't even touch the throttle. I just let that automatic transmission push her along. And I parked right next to the curb, so I got a grassy knoll right next to me. Anyway, and a straight out pretty much tomorrow morning early when I pull out of here. So excited about that. New adventures, gotta love it. My head here is swiveling. We are swiveling here at Russellville. Nice place, but I'm in a truck stop right off the interstate, so my head is on a swivel constantly in this place, as y'all should be too, wherever you are, whenever you are swiveling your head. How'd you like that? Anywho, you guys have a great one. I know you're aware, fully aware of who low you. It's your boy Clydesdale. We're running Leonard's Express. We're on our way to do a drop, pick up some eggs. Y'all have a good one now. Peace!